Walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless.
Hello dear friends, hope you're doing well today. I'm Norma Abid from Norma Abid's channel, English Courses. Today's topic is about the simple present tense. Let's start. I use the simple present tense to talk about a fact. If I take the first example, female participation in the workplace declines after the age of 40. It's clear that in this sentence my verb is declines, and declines is in the simple present tense. So we can notice that the form of the simple present tense is the base form, and sometimes I need to add the s if I'm talking about the third speaker, which means the singular speaker, replaced by the pronouns he, she, or it. If I go to the subject of this sentence, which is participation, we can notice that female participation is singular, replaced by the pronoun it. Logically, it took s. So the original form of the simple present is the base form with the first speaker, second speaker, and the fourth speaker. With the third speaker, I have to add s or es if there is a need. It's clear that the first sentence gives me a meaning of a fact. It's true that ladies suffer after the age of 40 whenever they search for a job. So the first use of the simple present tense is whenever I'm expressing a fact. Also, I use the simple present tense whenever I'm expressing an opinion, preferences. If I go to the second example here, she prefers walking in nature. It's clear that my verb is prefers. Verb prefers again took s. It's in the simple present tense, and because my subject pronoun is she, I needed to add the s at the end. Now the meaning of the sentence, it's clear that it's sort of an opinion. Not all ladies care a lot about walking in nature. Some prefer reading, others may go swimming, etc. The third use of the simple present tense, whenever I'm expressing a time clause, an indication of time. If I have to check the third example that I have written for you, when you grow up, you know the meaning of sacrifice. My verb here is grow up. My verb is a phrasal verb, combining the original verb grow with up. So it's a phrasal verb, and it's in the simple present tense. My subject pronoun here is you. That's why I won't add us. So I use the simple present tense because it's linked with one or whenever. One indicates time clause, indication of time. The second part of the sentence, which is of course reflecting the future, it's not my concern. My concern is that whenever I express time indication, this means that I'm supposed to use the simple present tense of the verb. The fourth location that I use the simple present tense is whenever I'm having a stative verb. So what is a stative verb? A stative verb is usually related to mental actions or emotional actions related to the heart. So I don't have a real action when it comes to think, believe, recognize, forget, remember. Also, the verbs that are related to emotional, like love, hate, adore, admire, loathe. Whenever I have one of these verbs, it means I'm having a stative verb in a way that it must remain in the simple present tense. If I have to check the example here, I think that each Monday. Let's check the example. I have written here, we always visit our grandparents. My verb is in the simple present tense, visit. I didn't add yes because I have we, the fourth speaker. It's clear that it's a repeated action. It's not just once that we visit our grandparents. The action is repeated in a way that it became a habit. In this case, I have to notify that I have to link the verb with an adverb of frequency. If I have to go to the sixth case that I have to use the simple present tense, it means I have to represent an action that's supposed to be scheduled, a scheduled plan or event. For example, the match starts at 5:30 p.m. today. There is a schedule. There is an indication. The administration has decided that the match starts at exact time, exact date, in a way that it is scheduled. So usually I use the simple present tense to inform about schedule indications when it comes to transportation devices, matches, meetings, exams, etc. And the last case that I have to use the simple present tense whenever I'm indicating the first type of conditional if. For example, if he studies hard, he will succeed. It's clear that I have the subordinating conjunction if. In its first type, my verb should be in the simple present tense. I cancel the y and replace it by I. Then I have added es to match with the third speaker he. So in general, I use the simple present tense in 7 cases. Whenever I express a fact, opinion, time clause, stative verb, habitual action, future scheduled event, and the first type of conditional if. I'm always ready to receive your comments, my friends, and thanks for watching.